quote-unquote historical characters you get to work with, like Sherlock Holmes.
Okay, maybe at some point we'll pick up the Ace Attorney games as well. And yeah, I've been getting the character sets of these, but my advice would be do not upgrade these until you get the max rarity of these, the yellow ones, yellow/orange ones.
Of
But
course.
we don't have
And
access
yes,
to those yet.
Yes, Marco, that's the one.
Standing by.
Let's see. You mean the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles?
Yes. Which is 2 of currently, as far as I know.
Okay. Now then, let's get started on the finale of this cat and mouse game. And yeah, we should do these in the order that they are here, which is also the order in which they've been released. So yeah, Nakomata, immersive storytelling. Let's see, some bosses will activate the miasmic fields. Enemies within gain massive defense. Okay, that's a new something from chapter 2, from season 2. Just got a message from Nakomata, and she wants to meet up at the parking lot. She sounds kind of serious in the text. What happened? Proxy, if a public security officer found out who you are, how long do you think you could withstand being interrogated before confessing? I'm a proxy, not a pyromaniac. I'm just saying, but maybe I'm being too cautious. Oliver's interrogation has concluded. Ollie's. Why do I suddenly have Oliver Twist on the mind? London, Sherlock Holmes, Oliver Twist. Isn't that a good thing? As things stand, we seem to be getting the answers we need, but my intuition tells me something is wrong. Very few gangsters who roam the streets are willing to reveal things so readily. I'm not sure if it's because public security is more experienced in interrogation techniques, but never mind. Something just feels off. That's why I wanted to talk to you in person. Let's talk inside your store. And leave Inky alone. After returning to the store with Nakomata, everyone listens to her recount at her meeting with Ollie.
Miss Nakomata, 11th Precinct has sent over the results of their interrogation.
Let's see, Marco. Yeah, only 2. It originally released on the Nintendo 3DS. Okay.
That sneaky dude they found lurking around the hollows is actually from the gang we're going after! He's already flipped. He told us how they sent him out to snoop around because they'd heard about and were interested in our bait.
Oh, and under what circumstances did he give up this information?
Huh? Why do you ask? Is that important?
Of course! If he keeps silent, then there's definitely a connection. But if he gets suddenly angry, then perhaps you misread the situation. Or perhaps you're completely right. If he keeps saying, "I can't say," it means there are conditions you have to meet before he'll talk. A gang member capable of hollow exploration like this is certainly no amateur. If he won't spill everything out of desperation, you should be very skeptical about anything he says.
You're so knowledgeable! But the interrogation was carried out by the 11th Precinct, so we only have access to the written report. There's no way of knowing the specifics of the interrogation.
That's going to complicate things.
And there's something else that's troublesome. If this guy doesn't report back to his gang, it might expose our trap. So, to avoid that possibility, the Precinct decided to immediately use him in a sting to catch the rest of his gang. They asked him to leak info to his gang, saying that the ether resources are legit, and the gangs decided to make a move on it.
Meow. Something about this operation still seems fishy to me. I'll just have to bite my tail and go with the flow for now.
Bite my tail? Really? Is that why they're covered up, or mechanical, whatever they actually are? Back to the present in the video store. Also, Marco. Let's see. Well, Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright and his other 2 games originally released on the Game Boy Advance, and got a sort of remake, remasters on the Nintendo DS, along with some games like Ace Attorney Apollo Justice and Ace Attorney Investigations. As you can tell, I'm not an Ace Attorney fan. Yeah, totally not. Totally not.
A lot of them have been again ported over to Steam, which apparently helped along a lot.
Yeah.
Including the Chronicles one.
Yeah, I may pick them up at some point.
According to that gang member, the gang tends to use a pretty large group for the robbery. There's a small team of 3 to 4 individuals assigned to handle the transportation and disposal of the stolen goods once the job is done. Ollie's mission this time is to lead a small team along with a defected gang member and capture those involved in fencing the stolen goods. They'll head to the Hollow in a little while to carry out the mission.
You seem a little concerned. Is everything okay?
If the gangster's confession was true, then everything should be fine.
But if not, then this trap might get turned around on them.
But, and maybe it's because I grew up in a street gang myself, something tells me we should find out more about that guy first. Since the precinct has already drawn up a plan to capture them, though, neither we nor Ollie have a choice in the matter. I've already talked to him. This time, we're gonna follow him at a distance and play things by ear. If he needs our help with anything, he'll find a way to message us in secret.
Okay, and as long as the other two aren't involved directly, this should be good we should be able to do the switcheroo this time where actual Ollie gets along with them.
Yeah, also BRB.
Okay. Caused by the cat burglar. Marco, not to mention how much better the games look on the new ports.
Also, I think we should do Chronicles where it's their own story and it's a bit more 3D and all that.
Yeah.
Also, before I go and just gonna shake around my food, I'm making fries without oil.
Instructions.
Okay.
Make sure make sure Marco doesn't eat anything random in the kitchen.
Let's bring along the biker gang this time. We don't use them too much. Alright.
And I'm back. I just realized I meant to say, Marco, make sure the captain doesn't eat anything random in the kitchen.
Reporting in, Officer Ollie. Our team and the main force at the resource point are all in position. Operation Watch and Wait is ready to go. Over.
Okay, I had to say, one outfit I feel looks good, the one that looks a bit more facial. You know what I mean? That looks more okay, practical. The other one that looks more like a how to describe that helmet?
The box one or the one with the dead eyes staring at you?
The dead eyes looks good. Box one looks horrible.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if that's actually a person in there and more an intelligent machine, because that helmet would be way too thin to fit a human head, I think.
I think you could fit a human head. However, you get another problem possibly at that size. It would be extremely thin, but also extremely uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It will only fit. Yeah, actually, the more if I look at it, the more I'm skeptical it's actually as a person. For that is actually indeed way too thin.
Roger that. All right, Alberto. You're our informant, so it's time for you to take the stage. Give your boss a call. Yes, sir. Hello? Yeah, boss, it's me.
Sorry.
Alberto, glad you still remember who's boss. My patience was seconds away from wearing thin after not hearing from you in so long.
What's up?
Now we heard that phone signal. All I was imagining is was someone repeatedly tapping on the glass helmet like it was some kind of Christmas ball or something.
Wouldn't be too surprised.
Sorry, boss. I had a problem with my carrot, and only just got it fixed. But it's all sorted now.
You better not mess this up. I've got the location that you sent over. Is it the right place?
Don't worry, I got the scoop when I was out gathering intel last time.
Alright, we're gonna get the goods now. You go meet up with the vehicles. Out.
I did everything you said, sir.
Okay. Next, you'll take us to the ones responsible for selling the stolen goods.
Let's see. Marco and Chronicles does take place before Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright. My friend just beat the final boss of Akiba's trip. Only took him 5 hours of attempts. Meanwhile, not far away.
Proxy, Ollie's group is about to get moving. We should get going too.
Alright.
Master, please remotely assist Ollie in reaching his destination. I have updated your system with Ollie's location.
Their path out is blocked by an iron gate.
Detected. An electrical switch that controls the door. I've marked the location of the switch in your system.
It's open! Your virtual assistant is useful after all. Ethereals! We can close the door with that button over there so Ollie will know he should switch paths.
Miss Nikomata, your help from afar is invaluable.
No worries, just keep going. Leave the rest to me.
Again, instead we'll deal with this.
Oh dear.
Alright. Should be easy enough to beat up. Especially since we've got, well, two large box cutters, or that's what they call her weapon swords. A big axe, and a baseball bat. Yeah, those mines take quite a time to go up, so I think they're more supposed to be anti-ethereal than anything else. Because anyone who would take notice of those things and set one off would have more than plenty of time to get out of the way. Which, well, is sort of not is not how landmines are supposed to work. Then again, they can also be used for a sort of crowd control. Like, well, blocking off certain areas if if you make it obvious that there's landmines there.
Yeah.
Alright.
More goats. Guess that's the theme of the day.
Yep. Oh, hello there. And goodbye.
I still want to watch anything about the monster from H.P. Lovecraft. Like, I like the horror and the monster from it, but I do acknowledge that the author was...
Yeah.
Not the greatest, like, good horror writer, but the... Yeah.
Horrible
people,
person.
Yeah, not the greatest person. Not the greatest person.
I'm hearing interference on the comms device. Don't stray too far away.
This is also why I only call one of the Elder Guards shop, due to the other part is...
How far from the stolen goods are we?
There is a shortcut, but I'm not sure if we can take it.
The other part of her name is rather a twist, rearranging, twisting of a certain word that you should not call someone at all. Of a certain country of origin.
Seems like we're good to go.
I can repeat, not call them that. Not. Man, I can pick up that.
Coins.
Not. Good.
Looks like someone's sneaking up behind Ollie and company.
Yoink.
I like my mic, but I don't trust it blindly.
Wait, you know the bandits beware the bait was set? Why are they still here? You and Nekomata have a bad feeling about this, but you'll need to defeat them first and then interrogate them for answers. Let's get them.
Huh?
Hmm?
I will let you read that. I'm confused.
The being that was near the landmine I stepped on 33 days, 9 hours, and 70 minutes ago. Really? I think he's making a joke at how long those things take to detonate. Speaking of,
Candy.
Here we go to let me file my taxes, and finally it goes off. There we go. Nekomata and the 3 little piggies.
Okay, that's many things I want to talk about, but I realized there's many topics I realized elsewhere that maybe I should not talk about in case they might, for some reason, does not pick up a certain word that can change the entire context.
Yeah. Okay.
Nope.
Jump that idiot.
How does my mic sound on your head? Have you ever sound like a suddenly cut out in a sentence or something like that?
I'm not sure. I have had times also during this stream where I get interferes, but I think that's my headset itself. But the connection gets a bit choppy. Speaking of chop, that guy was safe from getting a limb removed.
Weird.
Oh dear.
Are there bandits here?
Also, I'm gonna check my food. Marco,
Hey.
make sure the captain doesn't eat a flamethrower. Oh dear.
Okay, goodies. Okay. Oop.
Oh, shifting.
Ooh.
Gang set us up. We fell into their trap.
What? What's going on? I thought there were only supposed to be a few of them covering the sale. What are all these guys doing here? This isn't good. We're outgunned.
Everyone, just calm down and get ready to make a break for it!
Don't you think it's a little late for that?
Boss, we rounded up the officers, except for the one leading them.
So, this is what you had planned all along?
Yeah, they basically had the same plan as Ollie, or at least Ollie's superiors, using a little fish to, well, to catch the bigger fish, or more fish. Only, well, it was, Alberto was on the gangsters' hook, not yours, Ollie's.
Of course it's a trap. Never thought the hunter would become the hunted, did you?
You, don't tell me you...
We're a gang making a living stealing ether resources. We always know where the grass is greener. Killer job like that pops up on internet? You better believe we're gonna look into it. If you ask me, your mistake was being way too eager to get what you want. And trusting the word of a gangster.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'd be rude not to accept such a fine gift from public security. Right?
What are you gonna do?
Already shaking with fear. Now, how did a coward like you end up making captain?
All right, Captain. It's time for you to take the stage. Call up your main force and come up with a reason for them to withdraw from the resource site.
What? No way! I won't!
No. Do you still not understand the gravity of the situation? Help us get this batch of ether resources, and I'll let you live. Isn't that a good deal? Or would you rather wait here with these officers, waiting to be fed to the ethereals.
Ethereals! No, don't! You can't feed me to an ethereal!
Hey, boss! I think ethereals really freaked this guy out. Captain, call up your guys right now. The boss's patience is running out.
No, I can't do that.
Huh?
I don't want to be eaten by an ethereal, but I don't want to lose my job either. If I help you contact the main force, I'll be fired, and my life will be completely ruined!
So what you're saying is, it's better to just end everything here and now.
No, that's not what I meant either! What I'm saying is, I know another way to get the etheric resources without having to involve the other officers.
Huh. Is that a fact? Sure you're not just, making stuff up?
Of course not. Please trust me. I'm an orphan and was adopted as a kid. I brought up a whole load of siblings, all unrelated to me, and I suffered so much over the years. I thought becoming a public security officer would mean having a decent job. But after all these years in the department, I've mostly just been sitting on the sidelines. I'm not that young anymore, and this operation might be the last chance I ever get. But seeing as it's doomed anyway, I should really think about myself first and foremost. As long as the department doesn't know I'm responsible, the blame won't fall on me, even if the ether resources are lost.
How surprising. The kid really does have some will to live. All right then, lead the way.
The other side.
Damn it! I knew something smelled fishy! It was all a setup! The gangsters tricked Ollie!
Well, it's already
dear.
happened, so all we can do now is adapt and respond. But Nekomata, Bell, what do you think about what Ollie just said?
Ollie... He couldn't have switched sides to the gangsters, could he?
No, there's no way. Remember? Back when we first met Ollie, he was terrified. But he still didn't reveal he was actually a public security officer.
Yeah, like she said, he may be unreliable, but he's got more backbone than I expected. And what he was saying to the gangster boss, don't you think it sounded familiar?
He's a bright guy. He's definitely planning something. Let's follow him and see what he's up to.
Boss. I need to go to the back room quickly.
With me. Over there.
Okay.
So well behaved.
The reason I say pause it
Keep an eye
because
on the area for me.
I don't trust my headset in there.
Where's
Okay.
Ollie taking the gang members? Proxy, let's catch up!
They just keep chatting. Okay, let's pause for a second. It'll actually give me a moment to look something up. Let's see if there's actually anything known about Nekomata's tails, because, yeah, either they're synthetic, or some sort of covering. Oop. Accidentally hit the mic stand there, leaving a mark in there just in case. Let's see. Nope, not Reddit, Google. Let's see. Come on. I probably should go look at a new phone with how slow this thing gets at times. Okay. ZZ. Nekomata. Tails. Okay, typed it in now for Google to realize that something has been typed in. Come on. And of course, it only. God, caught some of that. Come on. Let me see. Still got an hour and a half. There. Okay, that should hopefully find something. If there has been anything in-game about Nekomata's tales, then I haven't run across it before.
And I'm back. And I'm going to read the chat here. Open wide, Captain. The steel might still be hot, though. I think the flamethrower ran out of fuel. Wait, you wanted me to put the flamethrower in the captain's mouth? Yeah, I cannot trust Moko anymore.
A fair deal. Please spare me. I'm just a Hollow Raider who happened to pass by. I've got a fair deal here. How about you give me some gear coins and I'll give you something fantastic in return? Let's give him these. We won't have any use of these after this anyways. Deal. This goodie is yours now. Okay, last of the data. Okay, we'll have to pick a fight here to move on. There. Also, there is a yokai that is called Nekomata as well, and I believe those are supposed to have two tails as well, so that's probably why she has two. Just we'll need to figure out if they are. What is the deal with them?
Might be how she got the name Nekomata.
Could be. Go, got a big bunch of them. Lucy. Dealt with them quick. And yeah, we're seeing this particular cell of this area quite a lot, aren't we? There.
Also, something I remember now, so they said this earlier. About those portal things. Teleporting those damn figures around, like, is only within the hollow or from outer hollows?
Hollow specific, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but it'd be concerning if we can run these teleport hollows from another hollow around.
Some extra goodies. Okay.
Is Ollie trying to tell us to use the switch?
Redirect. Okay. No real needs for healing, but I'll take it all the same.
Okay, we're here. We've arrived at our destination.
Hey, what is this place? This seems pretty far from where you stash your etheric resources.
Please, just hear me out for a moment. When I was out here earlier, laying out the resources, I discovered this weird spatial displacement phenomenon nearby, happening intermittently.
Are you saying all we have to do is just wait here, and a spatial displacement will bring etheric resources to us from who knows where?
Yes, just a little bit longer, and a miracle is going to happen.
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you getting all sweaty? What's that sound?
Boss, this isn't good. Ethereals! There's so many. Where'd they all come from?
I can't take it anymore!
On the other side,
So Ollie took those gangsters to where he got attacked last time.
Looks like he's trying to use the ethereals to weaken the gangsters, to create an opportunity for us.
We shouldn't let his efforts go to waste. Come on, let's get after him.